dear, I'm sorry. It's all booked. You might check it yourself. Oh dear, I'm sorry. It's all booked. You might check it yourself. Oh dear, I'm sorry. It's all booked. You might check it yourself.
Hey guys!
Hello guys!
Welcome to join our live streaming today. I guess you guys been waiting for a while.
Yes, and we are testing the audio and video of this live streaming. So please drop your feedback about the audio and video to see if you guys can hear me and see us clearly here.
Yeah, so we can see the chat panel. Please have
Drop
some
your
interactions
feedback.
with us, and can you see us, hear us clearly, right?
And during the test, please share the YouTube link to your colleagues, your clients to join us today.
Yeah. So let me see what's your feedback about our like audio and video quality. All right, please give us some feedback about that.
Feedback about that.
I can see a lot of people are greeting with each other in the chat panel right now. So welcome guys, welcome streaming today, and we are in the testing run to see the audio and video quality, right? So please let us know some feedback about that. Okay, so we're gonna mute ourselves for a few seconds before we start the live streaming, officially. So see you in a few minutes.
In a few minutes. Yeah, we'll be on mute for a few minutes. 没有的了吗？
Hey guys, we're back now. Yeah, so I guess it's time for us to start our live streaming for Yeastar Workplace solution officially now. I'm Horace with Yeastar training team. I believe some of you guys may have seen me already before, but some of you may not. So I'm responsible for the training of Yeastar Workplace solution. And today I'm very lucky to have Evelyn with me. So Evelyn, please say hi to everyone.
Hello everyone, this is Evelyn from the Workplace product team. I'm very excited to be here today to have a face-to-face interaction with you guys. And as a sales manager of the product lines, I'll be here today to answer all of your questions. So feel free to drop your feedback, your questions in the chat panel. And also after this event, if you guys have any queries or questions, don't hesitate to contact me as well. My team member and I will always be there to help you.
Yeah, so like Evelyn just said, she's actually the boss of Yeastar Workplace Solution. So during today's live streaming or after the live streaming, if you have any question related to Yeastar Workplace, please feel free to contact her directly. So I guess we can jump into our agenda today because you guys been waiting for a while. As you may notice that actually we got a kit
box here,
right here. So this is our topic today. We're gonna unboxing this kit for you guys to show you what do we have to build up this Yeastar Workplace solution.
Yes, exactly. And from the sales perspective, I also prepare 3 gifts for the audience today. 2 lucky attendees will win the lucky draw of Workplace Starter Kit to try out the solution for free.
Yeah.
And for others who didn't win the lucky draw, we also prepare a coupon that you can use on your first purchase of Workplace Full Kit in the future.
Yeah, so good luck in in advance. And also we are gonna select the winner from those who have submitted their information before. But for those haven't do that, actually don't worry about it because we got a link for you. It's in the top of the chat panel. And then you can still have chance to do that right now to entry our lucky draw in the first round.
Please, if you didn't submit your information, please do that right now through the link and you will get a chance to win the lucky draw.
Yeah, so the first round of the lucky draw will be about in 15 minutes. Please stay tuned.
Yes.
So now we can just jump into the solution today. But before that, actually, we played a short video for you guys at the beginning of our today's live streaming. I believe you always noticed that. So it actually reminded me a lot of the old memories. So back to the old days, we've also met a lot of problems like that. Maybe Evelyn, before we start, can you please share a little bit with our attendees today?
Yeah, sure. The video actually show a very typical issues of traditional room booking.
Yeah.
I remember vividly previously when Yeastar was using the receptionist or the spreadsheet for the room booking, I always spent a lot of my time pressure time just walking around the office to find an empty room for my meeting. That's very time consuming.
Yeah, I believe you must been there. So back to the old days, because we don't know the real-time availability of the meeting room. Usually we need to room by room search. So that's, like Evelyn said, is pretty time consuming.
Yes, and even more frustrating, the room I scheduled when I finally got there, it was taken by someone else who just jump into the room without notice that the room is booked online. And then it's very awkward for me to keep them out. So I have to spend my time again to find another room.
Yeah, so that's what we usually call the overlap booking. Because we two book the same meeting room at the same time in our own way. And we don't really know whose meeting room this is. So it might cause some conflicts in the workplace.
Exactly, yes. And sometimes I also saw people book the meeting room but didn't show up. I also think that's a big waste of our meeting resources.
So that's what we usually call the ghost meetings. We know that in every single company, our meeting room resources, they are always limited. So we don't have that many resources for us to waste. And that's also pretty frustrating. But besides just that, also we have a lot of other problems we've met before, and they are just popping out right behind us. Yeah, you guys can actually check that. And I believe you've also been there before.
Yes.
But speaking of those problems, actually, I got one question. So why did this problem happen?
As I understand it, if you want to solve those issues, a collaborative tool is a must-have. A solution that can synchronize all status of the meeting room, both on-site and online, and it has to give everyone access to book their meeting room without overlap. If you don't have that kind of tool, these problems will be inevitable.
Yeah. So since we have deployed this solution, we're going to present you today all the problems we've just mentioned. They are all eliminated.
Yes.
So this is the topic today. We're going to show you how can we solve all those problems.
Yes, and in today's live streaming, we're going to take Yeastar's actual implement in our office as an example to show you guys how a company can benefit from this solution.
So now we're going to present you the meeting room booking system in Yeastar Workplace. Now we can just start with the introduction about this whole solution. So let's check out the topology first.
Yes. I believe the topology is show up here. As the topology shows here, the solution we design will actually includes the hardware devices, including the user portal and admin portal, a hosted platform that as a unified all-in-one solution that can provide the most efficient way for our users to book their meeting rooms.
So this is how it looks like in general, but today we're gonna just take you guys take a further look to see what exactly do we have, and we're gonna take it like into pieces and see which is like what is each part for. So maybe we can just get started with the first part.
Yes, we will break down the solution into like hardware part, software part to show you how it works. I think we have been waiting for this for a while. Let's see the hardware equipment first. Let's unbox the kits.
That's our topic today. So guys, let's just unbox it.
Let's unbox the kits. As you guys may probably not see from there, but we do have a lot of devices here. So we have sensors and room display. In today's live streaming, we're going to unbox this one and take them one by one to tell you how you can use and install in your office. Let's take out the first essential, which is the room display panel in our solution. Let's power it on here.
We need a cable.
Yes.
Please.
Okay, let's power it on.
So we can just power on this room display and show you guys.
Yes. As you guys can see, this is a 10-inch Android panel, and we're using the PoE and the power supply to keep it alive here.
So you guys can see that I'm using one PoE cable, which means that if you do have your own PoE switch in your office, then one cable will be enough because it will provide with both the network connection and the power supply. So all you need is just one cable. That's very easy for you to power it on, and you can just use that easily. So now you guys can see it's powered on. Just give it 1 second. All right, it is.
And we also designed the LED bar around it so that it can show the different colors to indicate the different status of your meeting room. So and that actually brings the first features of this room display. It works as a indicator to show you the real-time room status of that meeting room. And by default, we're using the red one means the room is occupied, the orange one means there is upcoming schedule, and the green one means the room is available. And just like in our office, you can always tell which room is available by looking at the display from a distance, because we have equipped all of our meeting rooms with a display here, just like this.
So this is the first usage or like the feature of the room display. Now you can easily tell the status of the meeting room. But actually this brings one question. So how do I change the color? Like you mentioned, you will use different colors to represent different status. So do I have to do that manually?
Actually, the status is updated throughout the whole solution. So no matter where you book from the online portal or calendar, the information will show up here, and the indicator of the display will indicate the latest status of the meeting room.
So speak of the methods for us to book the meeting room. What kind of options do we have at this stage?
We provide like multiple way for our users to do the room booking. The first one, you can do the on-spot booking right from the display here, a few operations that you can do. And the second one, you can use your calendar system to do that as well. And the third one, if you don't have them, you can use our browser-based portal to do that booking as well.
So speak of those flexible booking options, I guess the most common one, or let's say the most popular one, should be the calendar system. Because every day our audience today, I believe they are using it. So maybe we can just show them like how does it work, how can we book, and how does it like interact with the room display and the system.
Sure, we can do that after we mounted this on the table.
I've been holding this for a while, so maybe it's a good idea we can mount it first.
Mount it first.
And now we are just trying to show you guys this room display. So we're gonna mount it on the table first. But usually, guys, when you receive this room display, you will just mount it at the entrance of your meeting room, because there you can easily check out the status of your meeting rooms, right? So also Yeastar Room Display provides flexible like installation methods. You can easily mount it on any wall that you have, or if you do have the glass door, you can also easily mount it on the glass door. So now we've just mounted the room display for you guys.
Yes. Yeah, and we will put it here.
Yeah, for you guys, so you can see it clearly, right?
All right. And I think that's the time we can show you guys how a calendar booking can work here. So let's switch
Jump into the live demo.
part.
Yeah, the live demo, and we're gonna show you guys how does it work. So
yeah, this is the I believe you guys can see that this is my Outlook interface. Just like in our daily work, we're very familiar with a calendar invite. So you can do that right from a calendar. As usual, we can book a meeting room, choose the time frame, and define the topic of the meeting, right? And invite your colleagues. And you can also, if you integrate with our system, you will be able to see the availability of the meeting room here. Like
because we've already integrated the Outlook calendar with our Yeastar Workplace solution before, so you can easily check that out.
And then after you send out the invites, the information will be synchronized to our platform that everyone will know the meeting room was occupied at that time you choose.
Yeah. So usually when we are trying to create an event in the calendar system, it's really possible that we need to associate it with a specific location, which is mostly the meeting room, because we need to discuss something or something like that. So this is pretty convenient for you. But besides just Outlook, is there any other like calendar system we can support at this moment?
We also support the Google Calendar, like the two mainstream calendar system that everyone use here. Yeah.
Okay, so now we support those two platforms. If you guys are already using that, that's pretty good, because you can just use that directly. But actually, I believe some of our attendees today, maybe they are not familiar with those two calendar systems, right? So maybe they just don't use it. What kind of options do they have in this case?
For those companies who don't actually use a calendar system, we provide a browser-based portal for the users to book their meeting room. I think that's very easy for them as well.
Yeah.
And I will show you guys in a live demo as well. So if you guys can see, this is the user portal that we provide for the regular employees. You will be able to always check the status of the meeting room, necessary information like capacity, what kind of devices, equipment you can get from that room. You can simply choose the time frame here to book that meeting room just like this. Invite your colleagues for sure, just like what you did in a calendar as well. And if you want, you can use the options here to filter your best choice. So for example, if I need a room at the 3rd floor, and I have 10 people, for example, you can choose that, and I need a video equipment and projector in that room, you can filter all the options, and then the system will tell you which one is the best choice, okay? And then you can choose the time here to book that meeting room right from the portal here. That's very easy to understand and easy to learn how to use. Yeah.
So you guys can see that this is the user portal, which is pretty straightforward. As a user, I believe it's very important, because I don't want to spend too much time on learning how to use that, right? So you guys can actually notice that, and besides just that, something just happens, right?
Yeah, exactly. Just
so you can see
after I save the setting, the display is switched to the orange color here.
Yeah, that's because the meeting room information Evelyn just booked is actually posted on the room display. So maybe we can check it out.
Yeah, let's zoom in a little bit to show you guys how it can work here. Yeah, let's zoom in the display here.
Yeah, so
as you guys can see, yes. If you guys can see here, the meeting I just booked from the portal that is show up here, and it is about to start. So I can use the display here to use the check-in button here to check in the room, just like this. And then the display will switch to the red color, means the meeting room is officially booked here.
It's officially yours.
Yes.
So no one else can take this meeting room from you.
Exactly. And when you are using the meeting room, we also provide some like operations that you can do on the display. For example, if I need extra minutes for my meeting, I can use the button here to extend the meeting, for example. Extend it for extra 15 minutes, like this. Yeah, you will notice
now
that
it's extended successfully.
Yes, and if you want to end the meeting in advance, we also have a button here to end the meeting, like this. and then the display will switch to the available status.
Yeah.
Like this. And if you are standing out of the empty rooms here, you can use the display to do the on-spot booking.
Yeah.
So for example, if I choose the time, type the time frame here, you can book a future meeting on that display here as well.
Yeah, so if you are standing right out like at the entrance of this meeting room and you are about to use it maybe in a few hours, you can easily book that directly from the room display.
Yes, and if you want to start an instant meeting, we also have a button here. You can start an instant meeting and choose how long it's gonna take, like this. And then the room will be booked from this moment on and being visible as occupied throughout the whole platform.
Yeah. So this is kind of like what we call the ad hoc meeting, because usually you will need that. So now let's just put it back and you guys can see the room display.
Yeah.
All right. So to make a brief wrap up here about the first essential, like Evelyn just said, of our meeting room booking system, the room display actually provides two major functionalities. The first one, it will work as an indicator to provide you the right information at the right time and place. You will like know immediately if this meeting room is suitable and available for you. So the second functionality is that it will provide you with a lot of interactive operations.
Yes,
like
and
Evelyn just showed us.
Yes.
Yeah, you can easily start an ad hoc meeting or book a meeting from the room display directly.
Yes, exactly. And the display will be connected to our platform and work as an indicator, as a operation panel that you can see the latest status of the room, both online and on-site, and enjoying all the booking features we mentioned above.
Yeah. So I guess our attendees must be pretty curious about this whole solution, like this room display and this whole system. They must be curious to find out more information about it.
Sure. I think that's the time. That's exciting moment for our first round of lucky draw here. So the first round lucky draw, we will have light kit here. Okay, light kit includes one room display and the 1 year standard plan here. Yeah.
Okay, so now we're gonna send out the like the first lucky draw, and for who have submitted the information before, you will all get the chances to win that. So now we're gonna show you the lucky draw page and see who is going to be the first winner to win our Yeastar Workplace Light Kit.
Yes, let's switch to the wheel here. Let's see who is the lucky guy here.
Yeah.
That exciting moment.
So you guys can see that, I believe. So let's just do it, Evelyn. Please spin the wheel. We got a lot of lists, so let's see who is going to win. This is pretty exciting.
Yes.
Let's see.
Let's see who is the first lucky one here. Let's see who is. Oh, Blaze. Congratulations.
Yeah. So congratulations. We don't know if you are in our live streaming today, but congratulations anyway. And after the live streaming, we are gonna be in touch with you and send out this light kit for you with free shipping.
Sure, for sure. And for those who didn't win the first round of lucky draw, don't worry about it. We'll also have the second round lucky draw with even more devices, right, at the end of this live streaming. And also the coupon code we mentioned will be available at the end of this live streaming as well. Yeah, please stay tuned.
Yeah, so like Evelyn just said, the second round lucky draw will have more surprises for you, but do be careful, the entry will be closed in 5 minutes. So you will still have 5 minutes to submit your information again, but if you haven't do that, just do that in 5 minutes.
Yes, please do that and enter your information, and then you will get a chance to win the second round of lucky draw.
Yeah, so actually before we move to the next part, let's see what questions our attendees have today. And then maybe you can just like answer a few of them because you are the expert today, I guess, in our live streaming. So let's see. I got one question here actually, Evelyn. So they ask, like, because this room display only show the status, so they ask, can it show some basic information like the company name, logo, and meeting room number, like the name of the meeting room?
Actually, because you guys cannot see from there, we actually have the logo here and the meeting name, and also all those equipment that we define in the admin portal will be show up here as well. Yeah, all information will be show up here. And just for your information, the logo can be customized as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
and we also have some questions about the will it support exchange on premise? Okay. This one is in our roadmap. Yeah. Actually, we are going to support on premise exchange. Yeah. Calendar as well.
Yeah. So maybe we can have like one more question, and then we can move on to the next part first. So I guess this is one question. So about the ad hoc meeting, what if like you need a meeting for 1.5 hour, but like there is another meeting in 45 minutes? Will it notify you like you don't have like enough time for the ad hoc meeting?
If you when you do the ad hoc meeting there and there is a schedule just right after you, that will be a conflict, right? So we will give you a notification to tell you that you have to wait for a while for another meeting, and then you will book when it's available, and then you can book it.
So like we said, this is based on the real-time basis, which means that they will let you know that, because in this scenario you mentioned, it's kind of like it will be overlapped. So of course our system will not let that happen.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
So I guess that's like some questions about the room display, and now maybe we can just like keep going to show you guys what else do we have, and then if you have more questions, please you can also like send it in the chat panel. Our staff, our guys, they will also be helping with you.
Okay,
right, so let's just switch back to the topology and keep going from here.
Yes. And as you guys can see from the topology, except for the room display, we also have some sensors are supported in our solution. Sensors are actually playing a very key role in our solution as well, because sensors can help us to collect some necessary data and to help us to realize some intelligent features. And I think that's the time we can take out the first type of the sensors. Which
actually,
is
Evelyn, I got one question here. So about the sensors, like we're going to introduce now, is that also like a third-party product or something?
Actually, the sensors is definitely self-designed, self-manufactured. It is definitely from the first party.
Okay, I see. So let's just keep going from this one.
Yes, and this is the people counting sensor, and just like its name, it can help us to count how many people are there in the room in real time, and it is more than its name. We also have some other features that can support it from these sensors. And before I explain those features to you guys, I would like to share some more like technical information for you guys, because I have been asked a lot about these sensors, and there are some like most frequently asked questions. So first question is about like what kind of information and how it is detecting. So the people counting sensor is using AI technology to detect the shape of your body without facial recognition, and that if you have your head and your shoulder in that room, that will count it as one person, and will only detect the number of the people. The data will be only the numbers, and will not give you like how many female or male in the room, and will not keep the image it detect, which means no personal information used, uploaded, or used in our platform here. So you don't have to worry about the privacy of it.
So it's pretty accurate without worrying about like the privacy and security of the data transformation. So this is about the first part, but I believe as a people counting sensor, people must be curious about what's the like range of the detection area. This is pretty important.
Yes, exactly. For each people counting sensor, the area it can detect is up to 48 square meter. So if you have a very big ballroom that is more than 48, you can deploy the multiple people counting sensor in one room. And if you have some like overlap area between different sensors, we also provide features that you can divide the detection area into 12 regions that you can define which part is each people counting sensor detecting.
So Evelyn has shared a lot of like technical details here. Actually, I also noticed that there is a number on the room display, and is that like what you are talking about, like the data from the people counting sensor?
Exactly. The data was detected by the people counting sensor, and not just for the head count features. It will also help us to realize some auto release features. So, for example, if I book and check in from the web portal, but I didn't show up, or I leave the room without checking out, the sensors will notice that and then release the room into the system, so others can know the room is available again, and then use it. It will help us to increase the availability of our meeting rooms.
So one feature can be brought by this people content sensor, like Evelyn just mentioned, is that of course usually there is one very big headache for our like manager of the company, because we don't know how our meeting room resources they are being used.
Yes.
Right? They want to analyze about it, and like you just said, this people content sensor can cooperate with this system and show us some data about it. But how can we check them? Like, where can I get those data?
Actually, the data people content sensor is detecting will be transferred to our platform and be analyzed as a visible report in the management portal to give the manager a better insight of how their meeting resource is being used. And I think we can switch to the admin portal here to show you guys how the reporting and analytics features for the managers.
Yeah,
okay?
Sure.
So this is actually how Yeastar's meeting room is used in our company. So as a manager, you will get the insight of how many meeting rooms, meeting booking happens every week, and you can understand the volume, the frequency of your meeting room booking here, right? And if you want to find out when is the busiest time of the day, you can have a meeting event density. This is very useful because if I know that meeting always happens at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m., when I book a meeting room, I'd better avoid that time, right? Yes. And we also give a manager an insight of how many time that you exactly saved from the auto release features. If you see from here, we have saved like 36 hours. That's pretty impressive, right?
That's in one day.
Yes,
so that's
in one day.
That's a lot. We've saved a lot of like precious time for the company and the meeting room resources.
Exactly. That's very important. And if you want, you can also track the no-show employees to tell them checking is a good habit.
Yeah.
Right?
So like Evelyn just introduced, that this dashboard, or we call the reporting and analytics feature, is not only the data collected by the people content sensor, but also along with some other data to tell us a better insight of the utilization of our meeting room resources. Yeah.
Yes, and not just for the reporting and analytics features, we also design a very easy to understand, easy to use management portal for the manager here. So as you guys can see, we have switched to the management portal here.
Yeah.
As a administrator, you will be able to add up all of your meeting resources from the room management here, and if you want, you can define the room and necessary information that you guys asked before, how you can define and show up on the display. You can do that from here.
Yeah,
right?
So you can customize all the necessary information you need for this meeting room here.
Exactly, like the address, capacity, what kind of equipment you can get from that room. Once you save the setting here, the information will be synchronized into the display and the user portal. Yeah. And speak of the display, the part that you want to customize display, like a background image, the color of it, you can do that from the room display setting here.
Yeah, actually, previously we got this one question, right, about the name of the meeting room and some information, meeting topic organizer. You can totally customize it in this portal.
Yes, exactly. And for those who prefer using the calendar booking system, from the calendar, we also provide the integration part here. So once the manager have done the integration with Microsoft or Google Workspace here, they just need to do a few clicks to authorize their admin account, and then the users can use their calendar to book their meeting room directly.
Yeah, so this is easy.
And if you want to manage all those devices, hardware equipment, we also provide a device management here. Because all the devices is self-designed, right? So you just need to put in the serial number here, and then the devices can be connected to the platform, and then you will be able to like upgrade, check the status, or delete the devices here.
So this is actually a one-stop management portal, which means that everything related to manage your meeting room resources, you can easily manage them here. And in the near future, if we are going to have more features, which is going to happen, of course, right?
Yes.
So you can still manage them in this one single portal.
Yes.
And speak of the device list, I noticed that like we still got something left.
Yes, we still have
more.
some.
Yeah, so let's just keep going and show our attendees more of our devices.
Sure. Let's take out the second type of the sensors we have in our solution, which is as you guys can see, room comfort sensors. So this room comfort sensor is a compact indoor environmental monitor to detect data of the humidity, temperature, light, carbon dioxide, and TVOC. And all this data will be shown on the e-ink screen right here. And if you don't understand how those numbers means, we also provide you a very straightforward image here, like smiling and a sad face to tell you whether or not the environment is good. So right now it's polluted. We're dying here.
That's a little bit awkward.
Yeah.
Because we've been closed the door for this studio for a long time. So after the live streaming, we are going to open the door, open the window immediately, I guess.
Exactly.
So.
As I mentioned, this is the compact sensor. So we have different components here. So in the middle of it, this is a light sensor to detect the light of your rooms. And left side of here, it is an air quality indicator to tell you whether or not the air quality is good. And at the bottom of it, this is the part is detecting the air of that room.
So every part, it will detect the accurate data of the air quality inside your meeting room and how comfortable you will feel about this environment. So now we've introduced those two kinds of sensors. I believe our attendees must also get the same question as I do. How can I link those two sensors with our platform? How can they interact?
Yes, actually we still have one devices that we didn't mention before. So this is the smart devices gateway. So this is only necessary for sensors. So those sensors are connecting to the gateway through LoRaWAN protocol. And the gateway will work as a bridge to redirect the data to our workplace platform through internet.
So gateway is actually also pretty important, and it will provide us some features. But why don't we just use Wi-Fi? Why do I have to use the gateway instead of using the Wi-Fi? Because it's common.
Actually, the reason why we're using LoRaWAN, it is because LoRaWAN is a low-range protocol, which also means low power consumption and a long coverage range. So it will help us to get the data people counting or the room comfort sensor detect, transfer to our platform more secure and even quicker, right? And for each gateway, it can support connecting over 1,000 sensors, and so usually in one building you will just need one gateway.
So the signal is way stronger than the Wi-Fi.
Yes,
and we also got this is about the gateway. We are using that to connect the sensors to our platform and interact with each other. But besides just those devices, actually this box is huge. Is there anything else? It's just those?
Yeah, actually besides those, all the devices here, under the box here, we have some necessary accessory for you guys. That is very important for your installation, something like that. So if you guys see here, for the room display, we will also provide a POE injector in the kit for you guys. And for the gateway, we'll have a antenna.
Let me just install it first.
All right. And for the full kit, you will get all the devices we mentioned here, including all the accessories we mentioned here. And usually in the full kit, we will also provide the 1-year pro plan for you guys.
So it's about the right time for you guys to join us and experience it. All right. So now we've basically introduced every devices, including the hardware devices and also the cloud-based platform for you guys. And maybe we can just make a brief wrap up here. And so now let's please switch back to the topology.
Here. Let's make up a wrap up here. As while we're unboxing the kits, you guys probably know all the devices we have in our solution. They are not working standalone. They are communicating with our platform to synchronize all the data and the information, necessary information. And these devices actually can synchronize with our solution. And for the platform, will give the users and manager to better use their meeting room resources and to avoid those issues we mentioned in the very beginning.
So actually we got a lot of questions here. Maybe we can just answer them first. The first one, I got one question. So how are the sensors powered? How do we power them on? Maybe can Evelyn answer this question for our attendees?
For each sensors here, people counting sensor is powered by Type C. right here
Yeah.
through the Type-C.
Type-C power supply.
Yes, and this one for the room comfort sensor is using battery because it's using e-ink, so you don't have need too much power for that. So you just need a battery. Yeah.
So this is the answer about it. And also another question: what are the life of the battery of the room comfort sensor? The life, I guess, like how long can it last for one room comfort sensor? Yeah.
One room comfort sensor. Actually, it is much very durable. Yeah, but for the battery, it's usually like a last for 3 years.
3 years. Okay, that's pretty long, I guess. That should be enough. Yeah. Also, I noticed our staff is also answering this question. And like one more, all right, before we move to the next part, how many sensors are supported per gateway?
Per gateway, because
how many sensors?
Actually, this from the technical parts, it can support over 1,000. Yeah, but usually the gateway, because you have to install indoor, right? You have some walls, right? So usually for 3 floors, we recommend it to deploy 1 gateway.
Yeah. So technically, it can support more than 1,000 sensors. All right.
Yes,
so I guess that's a lot. We don't use that many actually, to be honest with you guys. All right. Okay. And let's just switch to the topology, move to the next part. Like Evelyn just said, this is a all-in-one platform. And also I believe this is going to be the trend in the near future, because I do believe that for most of you guys, this solution is pretty new. Like you maybe this is the first time, or maybe not the first time you hear about this kind of solutions. And also we believe with the improvement of our technology, we also need some improvement in our workplace. And it's about the right time for you guys to join Yeastar, and we can explore this field all together.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. And as a new solution, I do believe that you guys will have a lot of like expectations as we do. So since Evelyn's here, I guess we can just ask her about it. Like, what's the future about this solution, and what's the plan about it? Can you share with us?
Sure. In this digital workplace solution, we are putting more resources, like a management team, R&D team, more resources on this one, and we will listen to the market and collect feedback from you guys and keep updated with new features in this solution. As you guys can see from the roadmap, the solution we design is going to be an entire solution to make your entire workplace working together to give you a better experience to manage your working space. And in the room breaking part, the Microsoft Teams integration is coming out in July, very big name, right? To support the hybrid meeting scenario. And in the second half year, we are going to extend our categories into the visitor management to automate the visiting and the check-in process of your office to increase the security of your office. And we're also going to make a desk management part. It gives you the capability to like manage your desk sharing, desk book, and desk use to support like hybrid work or hot desking scenario. Yeah.
So not just for only the the meeting room booking system, we designed it to be a very comprehensive solution for the whole workplace.
Yes. And I actually very curious about feedbacks from you guys, like which part of the roadmap is the most exciting part that you are waiting for. Please leave your comments in the chat panel, and then we will see your priority of this, and that will be our priority as well.
Evelyn is the boss, so she can like make the decision. So now, guys, please share with us with your own opinions, like which part of the roadmap, those 3 key features, do you think is very important, or do you think that it has the top priority, right?
Yes.
Please share with us here. And also we got a vote. I can see that we got a vote here, and you guys can easily just like choose the one you think that is the best.
And the feedback will be reached to us. Yeah.
Well, like what about for you, Evelyn? If you are going to make a selection, what's going to be your answer?
I think Teams is pretty dominant, right?
Oh,
so Teams integration is the most important part.
Yeah.
And the second one, I would choose desk management, because I see the hybrid working is the trend in the global market. Yeah.
So while you guys are voting for that, and maybe we can just go to the second round of lucky draw, right? Let's just get to another surprise moment. And for those who have already submitted those information, you will get a chance to win that, the second round lucky draw.
Second round of lucky draw will send out a full kit, includes all the devices we mentioned here, as well as 1 year pro plan for you to try out the whole solution for free.
So maybe now we can just switch to the lucky draw page and see who is going to be the second winner of today. All right, so Evelyn, please spin the wheel.
I hope to attend it as well.
Yeah, I've submitted. Maybe you will got me. Will you give it to me?
No, I will skip you.
Okay. Let's see who's the winner.
Let's see who's the winner. Oh, Wilkie. Yeah, congratulations.
Wilkie. Congratulations. We don't know if you are here, but congratulations. And after the live streaming is the same. We will be in touch with you and send out the full kit for you and with free shipping.
Yes, exactly. I think that's all for today. And for who didn't win a lucky draw, don't worry about it. We also have the coupon code for you guys with more than 14% discount on your first purchase of the Workplace full kits. And the coupon is valid until end of the April. Yeah, so please, you guys, you can contact us. The contact information is right on the screen that you can contact us for how you can use the coupon code.
Yeah, so this is about the coupon code, and this is available for your first purchase of the starter
full
kit, the full kit. Actually, this is what we've got for you today. So if you want to try out, like I said, if you want to like explore this field with Yeastar together, it's the time for you to do that. And besides just that, if you have like further questions, if you want to know more details about the Yeastar Workplace solution, or something like you would like to schedule a demo with Evelyn's team, you can also contact her directly because we have the contact information right behind us, right?
Yes, and after this event, if you guys have any inquiries or questions, please drop us an email or give us a ring that you will get a chance to schedule a live demo to know more details of these solutions.
So before we call it a day, maybe we can just check out some left questions for our attendees and see what's their what are they curious about. All right.
Yes.
Let's see.
Is there any other questions?
Oh, here I noticed one. So there is one attendee asking about if their meeting room has 2 entrances, like they have 2 doors. I believe this must be a very huge meeting room. Yeah. So can they mount 2 room displayed for like different doors but combined to the one same meeting room?
Sure, exactly. You can do that.
Okay, so the answer is yes, right? So let's see what else. What other questions do we have? All right, guys, just like throw your questions to us. And another one, I noticed that Alex asked, like, are the sensors mountable? How do I set them for the room? How can I like mount the sensors?
Actually, for this one, you can easily mount it at the wall, like at the wall to detect. And this one should be at the ceiling to detect
because
the area.
it's the people counting sensor, so it needs to be accurate.
Yes.
So they must be
the
mounted
range
on the ceiling.
detect is like this one that you have to deploy it at the ceiling to detect the whole room of area.
Yeah, so that's about this one. And let's see what else do we have. All right, let's check a few questions.
Yeah. And someone is asking, is there an option for access control integration with some passcodes for this one? This one actually we are doing some investigation about the access control. So if you are actually using some specific brand, please let us know, and we will evaluate it to see how we can support it, perhaps based on each project.
Yeah. Okay. I see a lot of like positive feedback about today's live streaming. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
You very much. Yeah.
I believe we will see you guys more for the workplace solution in the future.
So I guess that's pretty much about it. And another one question, maybe the one last question for today. All right.
Yeah.
So will be gateway and sensors, and what logo will be on the like sensors? Maybe this customer must be pretty familiar with our company. So
actually, different area, different country will provide different devices.
Okay, so if you want to know like more specifically, please contact the workplace at yeastar.com, and we will
let you know which logo or which logo it is.
So
but as I said before, it is first first party, like self-developed, self-manufacturing.
Yeah. So I believe that's pretty much of today's live demo, and like I said, we see a lot of like positive feedback. And today also actually this is the first time you guys see Evelyn in this live streaming, I guess. This is also the first time, right?
Yeah, first time. I usually in the back scene.
Oh, okay, so this is the first time Evelyn is in our live streaming today, and she's providing us a lot of like technical details you guys can see. She's really an expert in the Yeastar Workplace. She knows everything. All right, so in the near future, I do believe like Evelyn will join our live streaming more.
Yeah,
is that correct? Will you do that?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Each workplace live streaming will be here.
Okay, so that's a promise. All right, so thank you guys. Thank you very much for your participation today. And also, please don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel, because in this like channel, we will provide you guys with a lot of like latest feature of Yeastar, and also some necessary information for you. So please subscribe.
Please subscribe to our channel
and stay tuned.
Yeah, we will see you guys more in the future.
All right, so that's basically about it.
Yeah.
So I guess maybe we can call it a day. And thank you guys again. Have a nice one.
Thanks for the time. Have a good day.